if you listen to Steven's forecast, you know it's still winter. So here to talk about winter safety is Chief Jack McDermitt from the Lima Fire Department. Welcome, Jack.
Good afternoon.
All right, so let's talk about winter safety. So one of the big things I guess people are probably using more of are those space heaters, right? So let's talk about space heater safety.
Most of your new space heaters have a tip over feature, so if they would tip over, they shut off, but your older ones do not have that. Ask if you're plugging those in that you don't plug too many things into one outlet.
That's true.
And try to keep your clothing and clutter away from those space heaters.
Yeah, definitely keep the space, clear, because everything heats up, so what heats up, could catch on fire. And like you said, don't plug too many things into an outlet because, it could overheat, I guess. Or...
Yeah, if you overload circuits, sometimes that'll tend to cause the wires to burn inside your walls and you won't notice it.
Yeah. Some people have fireplaces. So most of the fireplaces, I would say nowadays, they have like a cover or, something to keep the embers from flying out, I would say. Not all of them have it though.
No, we do have a lot of older houses in the area, so you want to make sure your chimney's been cleaned and your flues are all good before you start a fire.
Yeah, exactly. Probably watch the rugs too. Maybe put those away,
keep
I would say.
Keep everything away and try to keep something in front to keep the embers from popping out.
Yeah, and since we are talking about fire, let's talk about those fire alarms. You should have a fire alarm in your house, right?
I'd like to see several, at least one on every level of your home.
Okay, so probably outside your bedroom is one place.
Yeah, hallways,
or kitchen.
Hallways, around the kitchen, unless you're not a really good cook.
Right. Now, when you have your fire alarm that's connected to probably your ceiling, what's the best way to check it? Or is there a good way to remember to change the batteries?
We tell people to change their batteries with the time change.
That's a good idea. So normally they think AA batteries, but you can also just push the button, right?
Yeah, there's always. All the smoke detectors have a button that you can push to make sure it's still functioning.
Yeah, so that's obviously something very important. What about carbon monoxide detectors?
It's a very good idea to have a carbon monoxide detector. Try to tell people to keep it near your equipment.
Yeah, so those carbon monoxide, obviously it's invisible, it's colorless, it's a gas that most people don't know it's happening at the time, right?
Especially this time of year because it mimics flu-like symptoms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's say you have an emergency. What do you suggest for an emergency plan for, if there is a fire, let's say?
We tell everybody to make sure you have a meeting place. Once you're out of the house, stay out of the house. Yeah. Call us, let us do our job.
That's right. So when you're out of the house, something to keep in mind are probably those house numbers, right?
Yeah, if you can. It helps us tremendously if your house numbers are visible to us.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're calling, let's say 911, they call the fire department, you want to know where the house is, or you're looking at the numbers, and of course, if there are no numbers there, it's kind of hard to find.
Yeah.
So also, some people have fire hydrants in their yards, don't they?
Yeah.
So if the snow is coming, if, we get plenty of snow,
if we get a good snowfall, it's nice if you could dig those out. We do try to go around and dig them out ourselves, but we run over 6,000 calls a year. We don't always have that kind of time.
That's true. So you want those fire hydrants clear and readily available in case needed. So that's a good idea. Now, you have some positions that are opening up, right? So
we do. Yeah, we're going to have 8 guys retire this year, so we are actively hiring right now.
Okay.
You can go to the National Testing Network and do a job search for a firefighter and select the state of Ohio and click on the city of Lima and it'll walk you through the process.
Okay. Can they Google Lima Fire Department or?
Yeah, or you can go to limaohio.gov, go to Human Resources and look at current job openings and steps to follow.
Okay, so when it comes to the, let's say someone that wants to apply, what goes through that process of getting that job? Do they have to go through some sort of training or do they have to already be trained?
No, we don't require any certificates to become a firefighter. We'll put you through the schooling. Everybody eventually has to become a firefighter too, paramedic.
Okay. So do they have to pass a physical as well, I'm guessing?
Yeah, we do have a physical involved in it.
All right. Yeah. So you got some positions to fill. it's a rewarding job, I would say, Jack, because you're a huge access to the community and keeping everybody safe. So that's I could say if you're applying for this kind of job, you can feel good about it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And it's a second family for everybody.
Well, Chief Jack, I appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you very much.